exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome to another week of NFL action and NFL goodness. We are here at week number 9, right? Or 8? I forget which week we are. It'll be in the thumbnail and it'll be in the title. I just currently don't remember what week we're in. But it doesn't matter because we're not talking about what week we're in. We're talking about the game that we have going on tonight. It will be a matchup of the ages. Two Titans taking it out against each other, going head to head like two Brahma bulls just facing each other in the middle of a ring. That's right. You've got the all-powerful Mike White, the fighting Mike Whites, and the New York Jets versus the all-powerful, almighty Indianapolis Colts. That's right. That's the Thursday Night Football matchup we get. So we go from Aaron Rodgers versus Kyler Murray last week. That's the Thursday Night Football matchup we got last week. To this week, we get a 2-win football team versus an Indianapolis Colts team that is not that great. So how do we even begin to break this game down? So Mike White, I'm assuming, is going to start again in this game tonight against the Colts, even though they do have Joe Flacco now. But how could you not start Mike White when he went up against the Bengals, won that game, and threw for over 400 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns? So I don't know how you go away from that to a guy that's arguably much worse than Joe Flacco. So, and that feels weird to say. So the New York Jets, they're an interesting one because they should be winless. Let's be fair. They should be winless, but they have 2 wins on the season. I forget who their first win was. I think it was against the Dolphins. Did they beat the Dolphins? I feel like it was against the Dolphins. The Dolphins were their first win, and then the Bengals obviously this past weekend. So they've got 2 wins. They should not have any wins. They're not a good football team. Their defense is spotty at best. And their offense cannot, well, you would think they couldn't move the football, but they moved the football against the Jets. We can't take that to be fact only because they were playing the Bengals. And we know that the Bengals are a good team, at least on offense they're a good team. And their defense has been playing up and playing better than what we all predicted. But it was bound to happen where the defense would come back down to earth, and it just so happened for the Bengals to come against the Jets. So I never really believed in this Bengals defense at the start of the season. I didn't really even believe it during their big run where they even beat the Ravens and they destroyed the Ravens and they did all this stuff and they won all these games. I didn't really even believe in it then. But now, when they lost in the manner that they lost against the Jets, and I think we forget sometimes how young Joe Burrow is. I mean, not so much age-wise, because he's older than Lamar Jackson. A little fun fact for you, he's older than Lamar Jackson, even though he came in the league later. But I think we forget just how, I guess I should phrase it, inexperienced Joe Burrow is in the NFL. He's still a young quarterback. He's still behind a bad offensive line. He still has really no weapons other than a couple of guys that play up better than what their skill level is, and then obviously Jamar Chase. They still have really no run game unless Joe Mixon just goes crazy. So their offense and defense are both really, really spotty. So I never really believed in the Bengals, and they proved why on Sunday against the Jets. On the Colts side of things, they've been playing better. Still losing, but playing better. And Carson Wentz, he's not a good quarterback. We talk about this all the time. I mention this every time we talk about either the Colts or what the Eagles did with Carson Wentz or what just Carson Wentz in general. He's not that good. We need to get that in our heads that Carson Wentz is not a good quarterback. Okay? Just get a little get a little Sharpie or something. Write that on your forehead every time you look in the mirror. Carson Wentz is not a good quarterback. Write that on your forehead so you don't forget it. Because Carson Wentz, he's an illusionist. He draws you in. He's like one of those not praying mantis. He's like one of those Venus flytraps. He'll sit there and he'll act normal. He'll act like a good quarterback. It'll be an illusion. It's all smoke and shadow, or it's all smoke and mirrors. Because once you get in close to him, then boom, he'll clap it shut and he'll prove to you, he'll show you that he's not a good quarterback. And that's starting to be what he's doing right now. So the Colts are in a bad spot. I don't believe at any point that Carson Wentz will turn it around or become a manageable quarterback or become a useful quarterback in this league. He is done. He's injury prone. He's bad in general. His mechanics are bad. So it's a battle of really bad team versus quasi-bad team or presumable bad team. Because the Colts aren't necessarily a bad team. Their defense is not as good as it was last year, but you would assume that they'd figure it out and become better because they do have really good players on that defense. So who am I picking to win this game? Colts or Jets? I'm probably picking Colts. I don't believe that what Mike White did on Sunday against the Bengals, he can do again or even get close to doing that again. So I don't believe in Mike White. I like the memes. I like all the people talking about how, oh, Mike White's so good. Yeah, I like all those memes. But when we actually get down to the basics, when we get down to the actual facts, Mike White's not a good quarterback. So the Colts will win this game, and they will probably win it by double digits. I would guess, that'd be my guess, that they win it by double digits. You never really know in the NFL what's going to happen. I mean, just last week was a great example. So Colts are going to win, in my opinion. Carson Wentz will, like I said, Carson Wentz is like a Venus flytrap. He'll bring you in with his good play. He'll show flashes of goodness. And tonight he will show that. He'll play pretty well, and then he will suck all of us in, except for me, because I don't believe it. I don't fall for it. I see right through it. And people will start saying, oh, maybe Carson Wentz is that guy. Maybe Carson Wentz is a good quarterback. Maybe the Eagles messed up and they should have kept Carson Wentz instead of trading him away and going with Jalen Hurts. No. The Eagles they had a lose-lose situation because Jalen Hurts is not good and Carson Wentz is not good. So they didn't really have any choice. And Nick Foles, we don't even need to start. We're not even going to talk about Nick Foles because everybody knows, if you're an OG of the channel, you know my hatred, my burning passion of hatred against Nick Foles. So we're not even going to talk about him. So Carson Wentz not good. Mike White definitely not good. Jets not good. Colts not that great. It's an ugly game. It's a gross Thursday night football game. You get a bunch of these thrown in the NFL schedule every year. We just have to suffer through them and get through it to the Sunday slate of games. So my score prediction would probably have to be a 28-14 game, 28-17 game maybe, around that area. Colts win. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys think. If you think the Colts are going to win, if you think the Jets are going to win, if you think Mike White's for real, or if you think Carson Wentz is for real. Let me know down below what you guys think about this game tonight. That's going to do it for me, though. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. We'd love to have you. See you guys in the next one. Peace.